Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I just wanted to talk about this story that's starting to make its way around. Just around the circuit, and the circuit. I mean, by the internet circuit. People are starting to pick this up. But basically, this incident happened maybe close to 3 weeks ago. Around the end of January. But basically, what happened was there was a young man, age 24. His last name is Gibson. His first name, I think, is Demonetario Gibson. And basically, he was chased down and he was shot at by two white men, another father and son team. Boy, doesn't that sound familiar? And apparently, he was working. He works for FedEx. Now, I'm going to get to what FedEx did to him that has a lot of people scratching their head. And basically what happened was he wasn't in a marked truck. And what I mean by marked truck, basically a FedEx truck. I guess they got a rent a truck for him. And that happens because sometimes with my job, sometimes when we have so much work and we don't have enough trailers, sometimes we'll just rent a couple of trucks out, and we'll send the drivers out in an unmarked truck. But he will have on his uniform letting you know that he works for a company. And this young man by the name of Gibson, once again 24 years old, had on his FedEx uniform. He said he had on everything, had on the pants, had on the shirt, and he said basically he was just trying to do his job, deliver some package. And while he was driving, I guess, to his next stop, he said basically some people pulled up. They tried to cut him off, said they were waving guns at him, demanded that he stop. And basically he didn't stop, and basically they shot at him. Now, first of all, these two dudes, once again, are not law enforcement. So who were they to sit up there and confront this dude? Let me guess. They thought he was disguised. He was a thief disguised as a FedEx worker. Now, the man, Gibson, said he tried to report this to the police, and he said basically that they, to a certain degree, blew him off. He said basically they didn't even want to do anything. He said they were condescending and disrespectful towards him. But, basically he went and got a lawyer, and basically he forced the issue, and these two dudes were finally arrested. Now, they're not even facing attempted murder charges. They're facing intent to harm somebody, to commit bodily harm with a weapon. They're not even getting charged with attempted murder. They should get charged with attempted murder. So basically, these dudes probably ain't even looking at real time. Okay? Now, here's the funny thing. The city of Brookhaven is 68% black, so it's a primarily black city. So for these two dudes to act like it's unusual to see a black dude in that type of area, and it doesn't matter whether it's unusual. If the dude is in a uniform and he's trying to do his job, he should be able to do his job in peace without people trying to act like they in law enforcement. Because to me, this is just this is not even just Ahmaud Arbery. This is George Zimmerman taking it upon themselves to confront a black man who seems to be minding his own business and trying to do his damn job. But yet he can't do his damn job in peace because you got some white supremacists taking it upon themselves to think that he's up to no good. Now, they're saying that these two dudes do not have, even though it doesn't make a difference, doesn't have any background in law enforcement. And then, once again, it appears to be like a cover-up. Now, here's the funny thing. He's on unpaid leave with FedEx. Basically, he's not even getting paid, and FedEx put him on leave. So, basically, he's not making any money. Okay? Which, by the way, I'm going to be calling the FedEx headquarters in Memphis, Tennessee, and bring this up and ask why the fuck are they not paying this dude? And why do they have him on unpaid? And it was so funny. The lady that was doing the interview, she looked shocked. The look on her face when she, when he told her, he said, I'm sitting at home on unpaid leave. And she looked like, what? So while he's sitting at home, basically not earning a living, you know, he has to go through this. You know, at the end of the day, we know it's gonna be people that's gonna try to talk around this, because you know, anytime something happened to a black dude, it's always the black dude's fault. You know, we just deserved to be racially profiled. And if you're not black, who gives a fuck what you think? Your opinion doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, he should be able to work in peace. And I don't care if it comes out that they had a stare down or he said something to them. There's no reason for them to shoot at him. No excuse whatsoever, because that's another thing that they love to pull. Well, you know, so, you know, because that's their go-to move. Just like they tried to say, well, you know, George Floyd was resisting arrest, so that's why what happened to him happened. So resisting arrest results to you going to the morgue? Really? How many videos have you seen where you had white dudes or non-blacks resisting arrest? But that's one of they go-to moves, because you know, us black people, we deserve anything that come our way, because we're evil, we're no good, and we can't do right to save our lives, because that's the narrative that they love to put out when it comes to us. But yeah, you know, I'll keep you guys posted. We'll see what happens to this, but it looked like this is gonna be one of these things where they're gonna try to let this slip under the cracks, and we got to make sure that this dude get justice. Yeah, he didn't lose his life, but these dudes should be in jail for a long time, and that's just real talk. They should be charged with attempted murder, not aggravated assault with a weapon or something like that. No, they should be charged with attempted murder, and they should be charged with attempted murder, a hate crime, and terrorism, all combined. So that's the funny part. Now, to the black people that live in Brookhaven, and if you happen to come across this video, as usual, why aren't you dudes standing in front of these people's houses? Isn't Mississippi an open carry state? Ain't y'all the majority? But you acting like you the minority. But this is textbook of black people not sitting up there doing the damn thing. They should be standing in front of them people's houses every day. But you know, it's gonna be somebody, oh, they good people, I don't think they racist. I promise you, somebody gonna come out and do that. The same way they always defend the Iggy Azaleas and the, you know, those type of dudes, the Iggy Azaleas, the Joe Rogans of the world, and people like that, the David Partner people. You know, they always defend those kind of dudes, the Quentin Tarantino. Oh, I don't think they're racist. It's always one. Well, what reason did they have to chase this man down and shoot at him? Exactly. It's your boy Tail Biz. I'm out.